Pedro Andrade, Noel Quaresma here with the Realtor eXperience, saying hello to everybody in IGTV, Facebook Live, YouTube. Where else, Noel?
Yeah, we're on Pangea's channel. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon to some. We're coming to you guys live from the 305.
There you go. Go ahead.
No, saying happy Friday, guys. TGIF.
Thank God it's Friday.
Yep.
The body feels it, huh?
It sure does, yes. I know the weekend's right around the corner.
I've been working so much this week. So, Noel, we have a very special show today for all realtors out there. Very, very special show because we are going to speak about probably one of the biggest questions that realtors have once they get the real estate license, correct?
Yes, after, trying to choose their broker, the big question is once they do join a brokerage is, should I go at this solo or should I join a team?
But the real question, Noel, is where do you get the most? Where do you get the most of knowledge, experience, the community? That's the key, Noel.
Exactly. And that's actually the third option we'll be talking to you later on. But we kind of want to start with that is, do we go at this alone or do we join a team?
Let's see, Noel. There are a few questions actually to go through that before we actually decide if we should go on a solo journey or join a team. And the first one, Noel, is if you have the skill set in order to go on a solo journey. Meaning, do you know how to pick up the phone, make the phone calls, and generate leads?
Correct, exactly. Like we talked about last week, the number one job or task of a real estate agent is to be an active lead generator. Because if you don't have any leads, if you don't have anybody in your database, if you have anybody in your pipeline, then you don't have a business. And that's one of the main things is, lead generation when it comes to agents.
Absolutely. I know of many agents that they basically wake up every morning thinking, wondering, worry actually, because they don't know who they can call. And they may have systems, they may have tools, but they don't know how to generate leads. And in today's market, in today's real estate, it is actually easy to find tools, to find companies that actually flood you with leads. But then it actually led me to the second question. Do you have the skill set to convert those leads? Once you pick up the phone and you have that prospect on the line, do you know what kind of set of questions to ask in order to convert that prospect into a client?
Exactly, because you have the lead. It usually comes as a cold lead, where it comes to any type of marketing that you do or even just prospecting. But then from there, one thing we're talking about this week on Clubhouse, we actually do a Clubhouse Monday through Fridays as well, is about qualifying the leads, is asking the right questions to qualify sellers and buyers as well.
Correct. Let's just dive a little bit into it. We need to identify, first of all, if the person has a motivation to sell or to actually buy a property, correct?
Correct, yeah. The old adage or saying in real estate is location, location, location. But when it comes to working with clients is motivation, motivation, and motivation. Do they have a motivation to buy or sell at this time? Because everybody's always looking, everybody's always, wanting to learn about real estate or get involved in real estate. But how motivated are they? Are they having to move out of necessity? Are they having to sell because they need to pay something off? Or maybe they're relocating. So it comes down to motivation.
So if you don't have that skill set and you don't know how to find out the motivation, the why, the when, the how, then it could be the best option for you to join a team, because the team already has a structure. They have protocols, they have systems, and not only that, they have people that have been doing it for years. So they can guide you, hold you by the hand, and show you. You can kind of shadow that person, that realtor that has experience, and then just follow the steps.
Exactly, and like one thing we were talking about earlier in the week as well is that real estate is a team. I say it's a team game because at the end of the day, we're working either your listing agent or buyer's agent. You need to be in contact with other agents in the market. So an advantage of being on a team is that you get that experience from having a team leader oversee the team. Some teams, they do actually give out leads, but of course it comes with an extra cost, of your commission apart from paying your broker. But just having that experience of other agents to go to, having that experience, that knowledge, and just be able to shadow other agents, I think for sure any agent that comes into the industry, like they come to a whole new world, and it's like, okay, now what do I do? How do I work it? And I think that's an advantage of being or on a team.
Correct. Noel, we have two companies that are helping us every single week to make this a reality, to make it possible for us to be here live in this radio show. So, which is the first company, Noel?
Yes, it's Casa Linda Contractors. They're a licensed general contracting company that specializes in home remodeling and even in commercial properties. They do all types of work such as kitchens and bathrooms. They do home additions and extensions, even new construction they do, and they can also provide the floor plans. They service Miami-Dade and Broward County. And if you want to get a free quote, give them a call at 786-232-3058. That's 786-232-3058. And when you're getting your home done, I think you have a company that actually gets your roof done as well.
Oh, definitely. That's a company, and it's called A1 Pro Services. Any type of roof, tile roof, shingle roofs, TPO, any roof. If you have a leak, if your insurance doesn't want to renew your policy because your roof is getting old, just call them, 786-763-3225. So again, for those who are joining just now to our show, we are at the Realtor eXperience, and we are speaking today, our episode today is about, should you as a real estate agent join the journey as a solo agent, join in a team, or actually get into a community? So we just to summarize, we went already about the fact of being able to generate leads and convert leads, but you touch in a very important matter, which is the cost associated with both of them, both options. So tell us about it.
Yeah, definitely. When it comes to price, when it comes to cost of being a solo agent, that means now you're having to put up money for marketing, for prospecting, for supplies, for tools, for just getting brand recognition, branding, everything, you're coming out of pocket. The great advantage of being on a team is that some team leaders, some teams, they provide leads for you, and all you're really having to pay is on the back end. You don't have to pay up front for the lead service, but you can pay on the back end and just pay off, usually about 20 and 25% of your commission split that you would get from your cut. Obviously, we know we have to first pay the broker, and then we'll have to pay the team leader from our cut, but it just kind of saving you that extra cost, or saving you, having to learn it all on your own and be by yourself and kind of feel isolated that I don't know what to do. Now being part of that team, you have that experience.
So exactly. So I think that is what is key. It's not about how much it's going to cost me, but where I'm standing right now. Do I have the skill set? Can I actually convert leads? Because at the end of the day, if you are afraid of paying the extra cut, the extra commission to your team leader because you just don't want to do it, how much money are you going to do if you don't know how to convert leads? At the end of the day, 12 months are going to pass by. You probably just make one sale or two. You're not making money. You're not making money. Simply, if you join a team, yes, you're going to have an extra cut to pay to your team leader, but they're going to help you to generate leads, convert leads, and at the end of the day, you're going to have more money in your bank.
Yeah, it's almost like having a paid internship. You're kind of getting paid to learn the ropes, paid to learn how to work the system, how to work the leads, how to work the buyers, how to work the sellers, how to work contracts, how to work everything from A to Z that every agent should know. And it's just about, everything's going to come down to a cost. It's just how much are you willing to pay to kind of help you save from making those mistakes that most agents make in the industry when they get in.
And then there is another aspect that every real estate agent that is just starting have to consider, and is, let's say that I make the phone call. I am a brand new agent. I make the phone call and I actually get someone that is kind of warm and he's telling me, yes, I'm thinking about selling my property. What do you do from there? Because at the end of the day, this is like a job interview, right, Noel? Mm-hmm. That person has a $500,000 property that is probably going to give to you for you to sell it. They're going to interview you. So the question here is, do you have the credentials? Do you have a solid resume to show to that seller that you are the right real estate agent, or you actually need the help of a team to leverage out of their knowledge, their experience, their sales volume, etc.?
Yeah, exactly. You're being on a team, that you get that credibility, you get leverage. At the end of the day, what you want is leverage. So you leverage their reputation in the community, you can leverage their credibility, you can leverage their experience, their sales volume, everything that they've done, that they've accomplished, that they've built up to that point. Now you're just kind of like, okay, now, when you go into a meeting with the seller, with the buyer, you kind of know that you're not going in there alone, that you can always kind of fall back on your team members and your team leader for anything.
Exactly. And most, I would say 99% of the agents join the industry because they want to be their own boss. But at the end of the day, you need to know that as in any other industry, when you are starting a new business, you need to invest the money in oil. And if you don't have that extra money laying aside so that you can invest in marketing, in tools, in systems that makes your business actually run, then probably the best option is to join a team.
Yeah, absolutely. Because just all the team benefits that we were talking about with the leads, the tools, systems, all of that. And, would you rather learn from your own mistakes or would you rather learn from someone else's mistakes that's been there, done that, has, 5, 10, 20 years of experience that can just teach you, what to do, but more importantly, what not to do?
Correct. So do you mind just giving us an example of what is your budget as a solo agent to run your business?
Yeah, I would say probably I was running some numbers last night. It's probably about somewhere between $500 to $700 a month, just on systems, tools, paid ads. I use quite a different set of tools that I use from prospecting, from running my CRM, my website, email campaigns. So it can be very, very robust for some newer agents coming in.
Exactly. So now you need to understand also that as Noel, he's spending almost $1,000 a month just to make that business run. That's pretty much the average, depending on where you are, what level you are. But you need to know as well that real estate is a very slow moving animal. The fact that you're putting $1,000 a month into your business right now doesn't mean that you're gonna actually generate cash flow tomorrow. If you secure a client today, you need to understand that sale is going to close probably in a month and a half, 2 months, if everything goes smooth. Meaning you're not gonna see money in your bank into 2 months or 3 months if in normal conditions.
Exactly, yeah. And you think that, oh yeah, as you said, under normal condition everything runs smoothly, but as we know in real estate, nothing's ever a smooth
especially
ride.
With this market.
Especially in this market, when it comes to home inspections, one little thing that's off.
Appraisals,
every little thing, it just adds up, from doing the survey to even the buyer, making sure that they stay qualified. Because one thing is getting pre-qualified and pre-approved, but now is the process of remaining qualified until closing. Because the one little purchase here and there throws off their credit, throws off their score, and then you kind of have to restart the whole process again.
Exactly. So the other thing, just like trying to link all of this together, is that so you have a budget that you have to keep on constantly put into your business. But you also, if you're going to go in a solo journey, you need to understand that consistency, even though you don't see results right now, every single day, as when you were an employee, you just have to punch in basically and come into the job, sit down, make phone calls, prospect, make your videos, whatever it is, the tools and the systems that you want to do. But it is a day-to-day job if you don't have that discipline of doing it on your own. So again, maybe the team is the best option because definitely the team leader is going to make you accountable.
Exactly. There's 3 things that I say you need to have when it comes to getting into this business or any business. 1 is prospecting, 2 is marketing, and number 3 is networking. Networking is key, and all 3 of those things require time and money. All commitments in life require 2 things. If you're going to be committed to something, you're going to have to put money into it or put time into it. That's why many people, they start the beginning of the year saying, I want to lose weight. So they go pay the gym membership, but they don't put the time that it needs. So when you see them in February, they're
taking
back.
Action.
They're not taking action. They're back, to where they started, before the new year started. So definitely, like you said, putting in the time, being consistent, being frequent with it, and being, disciplined to do it day after day after day. When you feel like doing it and when you don't feel like doing it, that's when you see the results coming on a long-term play. Because that's how marketing kind of works, is that you're trying different things, but once you find something that does work, you just, dive into it, focus on that, and just let that keep producing over and over again.
So again, everybody that is watching us live, we are speaking today in the Realtor Experience with Noel Quaresma, Pedro Andrade, and we are diving today into the solo journey of the real estate agent or the team option as a real estate agent. And to finalize these 2, agents, solo or team, I want to say, Noel, at the end of the day, if you get a client, do you know what to do? So let's say that someone tells you, you know what, yes, I'm going to give you my house, sell my house. What are the steps? There are so many documents that need to be signed, filled, and you are legally, you have a liability with all those documents. You have a responsibility with that client. So do you know what to do? So again, if you know, fine, just go on the solo journey. But if you don't, please get the leverage, the experience, the knowledge of a team leader that is going to guide you by the hand and teach you and show you how to get that transaction in a smooth way.
Exactly. That's a great thing too about some teams as well. They actually have what's called transaction coordinators that kind of take all that paperwork off your shoulders, off your weight, and they say, look, you do what you do best, which is meet with clients, meet with buyers, meet with sellers, go show properties. We work on the back end in the office, doing the paperwork, doing the administrative work. We get in contact with the clients, make sure they fill out this form, make sure they have that submitted, and they keep the transaction moving, smoothly.
Correct. Now, the real question here is, what is it that will make the difference in my business, even though if I am a solo agent or if I am in a team? Because at the end of the day, we, like in anything else, you can join a team, but you can be solo in a team. So the best thing to do is actually to find a community, to find like college, to find that group of people that you can actually lay on, that you can rely on, that you have the experience. And no matter how big and how experienced that agent is, how many millions of dollars are selling, you can actually call him or text him and he will teach you his secrets.
Exactly. Community-based, that's kind of the third option that we're giving agents, is that you can go yourself and go solo and learn by yourself, make the mistakes, have the hardships on your own. You can join a team. A team definitely helps you alleviate some of that hard work and trials and heartache. But the third option is being part of a community, which is not just locally based, but now we're expanding even much broader, much bigger. And then we're working with even higher producing top level agents that are willing to share with you their secrets, their strategies, their insights at a whole nother level.
So Noel and I, we actually started as solo agents, and we realized that it is probably the most difficult one, the most difficult one, it's very hard to be a solo agent. You need to put a lot of money, a lot of time. So that's why we decided to join a community. And if you are trying to decide right now what to do, which will be the best decision, we want to invite you to join as well our community, Noel.
Yeah, we both made the decision about a year ago. We talked about it in the first podcast episode. But yeah, I joined, a local mom and pop brokerage down here in the area. That was everybody kind of on their own. We will have maybe brokerage team meetings every now and then. But then I saw that there was a better option, that I'm part of a bigger community now. I'm part of a local and even international community of agents, that we have top producing agents that have sold 128 homes in a single year, agents that carry 30 to 40 listings at a single time. We have high producing agents, all in California, Arizona. So anywhere that I can look in my market or even outside my market, I can find an agent that I can connect with, that I can learn from, that I can get coached by and even mentored by.
That is extremely important, Noel, and everybody that is listening to us today, because when you have the opportunity to make a phone call or a text message to an icon agent, like how we call him or call her, an icon agent, someone that is selling $200 million in real estate year after year, to ask a simple question: hey, how do I do this? How can I apply this? Which systems, which tools are you using? Then that is priceless, Noel. You cannot actually pay for that. Those are the secrets that those real estate agents have been using for 25 years, 30 years, so that the careers are in the next level. And in this community, which you can see in the screen right now, is called EXP. You can join with us. You can leverage out of all this experience and get all the help in your fingertips.
Exactly, because now you're part of this community. Unlike other franchises or brokerages out there, they're all local, they're all district-based, region-based, so they're not really adapted to trying to help each other out. But here, what we've seen with this community and with EXP, that we don't see other agents as competition. We see other agents as, opportunities to be able to collaborate with. So we're willing to partner up. We're willing to, work on projects together. We're willing to give inside training, insights, everything, strategies, tips from all types of real estate related needs.
So part of my story when I was looking for this kind of community is that I wanted to be in a game changer community, in a game changer club, let's say. And I did actually the research. I searched in so many companies, so many brokerages out there. And I decided to join EXP, Noel, basically because not only they give me that support, the technology, they help me to generate leads, to convert the leads, but something that I couldn't find in any other brokerage, Noel, and is that I can generate 3 different income streams. Not only Pedro, every single agent at EXP has the possibility to have 3 different income streams. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we call it the 3 I's. You know, we have earned income, we have portfolio income, and we have passive income. So we basically are able to get earned income, which is our commission. We get equity in the form of stock with our portfolio income, and then we get a passive income stream by having the opportunity to build a team and be able to recruit agents or sponsor agents, better said, into the company that are part of our organization, that we provide them training, we provide them help and support.
Correct. So first of all, there is no other company that I know is offering this to real estate agents. And second of all, Noel, I actually yesterday had a conversation with an agent. I'm not going to name the brokerage that she is with, but she's with a very, very big brand. And we actually went through the numbers. We compared apples to apples, Noel. If she would have sold 10 properties in 12 months, when we make the math between EXP and her brokerage, only on the sales, only in the earned income, she was losing almost $10,000 just in 1 year.
Absolutely. And then what this platform, this brokerage offers, which is eXp Realty, is that it now provides agents an opportunity to get out of real estate. You know, nobody wants to be selling real estate, into their 70s or 80s and have a way out and then have a retirement plan. But with eXp, with our additional income streams, which is portfolio and passive income, it now gives us a retirement plan to get out of the industry.
Correct. So again, if you want to join us, just send us a message. Just give us our email address and our phone, telephone number.
Yes, you can send us a message if you have any questions. If you want to learn how you can partner with us, if you want to learn how you can join our virtual real estate sales team, send us an email at the Realtor Experience 305@gmail.com. That's the Realtor Experience 305@gmail.com. Or you can send us a text and just text team to 754-777-0353, 754-777-0353.
You can also text team to 305-707-0494 if you have questions, if you want to know more about joining this community where you can actually learn and grow and bring your business to the very, very next level, Noel.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. We're here to help you support agents. As agents helping agents. We want the best for everybody. You and I, we definitely, want to help support agents that are getting into the business, that want to learn and take their business to the next level. We're here to support you guys, provide you guys training. You and I are actually working on a couple of different courses that we're going to be launching on coaching, on agent attraction, on social media marketing. All of that we're actually working. We'll provide it to you guys as well.
Correct. These products that Noel just mentioned normally have a cost. We're gonna sell them, but if you join our team, we're gonna just waive that fee for everybody that join our team. So again, just send us a message, an email, or a text message, and we will be more than happy to help you out with any question that you may have. And again, just to finalize, Noel, we have 2 companies, Casalinda Construction, where we can find Casalinda Construction.
Yeah, Casalinda Contractors, they specialize, in all types of home remodeling needs. Anything from kitchens to bathrooms, whatever you need done. If you want to make your house beautiful, to prepare it, to put it on the market, to get it sold, give them a call for your free estimate at 786-232-3058. That's 786-232-3058.
And also we have a roofing company that is making this podcast, this radio show possible, and it's A1 Pro Services. Any problem with your roof, if you need a brand new roof, shingle roof, metal roof, anything that you need, call them at 786-763-3225. This is the English version of the Realtor Experience. In just 2 or 3 minutes, we are going to start with the Spanish version of the Realtor Experience. We are going to speak about the same subject, just in Spanish. So we'll see you in just like 2 or 3 minutes.
Exactly. And the English audience, we'll see you guys next week. We're here every Friday at noon, 12 p.m. Eastern. You can find us on YouTube Live, Facebook, Instagram Live, and we'll be soon on all podcast platforms as well.
All right, so we'll see you in 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you for being here. Please follow us, like us, subscribe to the channel, follow us Instagram, Facebook, everywhere else. Noel.
Yes, like, comment, subscribe, resubscribe, share, do everything you need to do on all the social media platforms.
All right, you know what to do. Thank you, and we'll see you in 2 minutes in the Spanish version of the Realtor Experience.
Take care, guys. Have a